free. Now I own the world. I mean, I can write about anything, to anyone, for anyone.
A mother, a professor, a literary trailblazer. But most of all, Toni Morrison lived to tell stories.
She captures it all, and with a critical lens, but with such beautiful writing at the same time.
Before the world knew her as Toni Morrison, she was Chloe Wooford, born in Lorain, Ohio during the Great Depression. At Howard University, Morrison studied English. Later, she was the first Black woman to become senior editor at the publisher Random House, where Morrison demanded equal pay.
They don't want to give me the money because I'm a woman, and the men get more? No.
From early in her career, Morrison was an advocate for diverse voices.
Introduces a whole set of Black writers and then takes the stage herself as one of the most preeminent.
In 1970, Morrison published her very first novel, The Bluest Eye. It told the story of an 11-year-old Black girl who prayed for blonde hair and light eyes.
She did not shy away from talking about the hardest of topics.
Professor Yosef Surratt teaches religion and African American studies at Columbia University.
She forces you in some ways by telling the story of the undersides of human experience to think more critically about your own ugliness, about your own pains, your own traumas.
Morrison's 1987 book, Beloved, told the gritty story of a former slave who chose to kill her own baby rather than let it return to slavery. It later became a major motion picture starring Oprah Winfrey.
How long has it been?
In all, Toni Morrison wrote nearly a dozen novels.
It's hard to think of a more significant figure in American letters and of African-American writers at this time.
A Princeton professor, winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature, and in 2008,
and the United States proudly honors her.
Toni Morrison received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Earlier this year, filmmaker Timothy Greenfield Sanders chose to tell Toni's story in a new documentary. Toni Morrison, The Pieces That I Am.